Welcome, astrology lovers. I hope you're all doing well out there. I am so excited to be here today with Diamond Astrologer Monique Leurink. As many of you know, I have been very moved by Monique's work over the last few years. It's so deep and beautiful and unique, and I want her to reach as many people as possible. I truly think that her work has enormous benefits for us all. So I'm thrilled that we have this opportunity to offer a course with Monique Leurink. It is going to be taking place this spring and summer, and actually it's kicking off this Sunday, and it's called Journey to Your Essential Self. Monique, thank you so much for being here. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you so much, Amanda. It's my pleasure too. Great.
So Monique, I'd love to kick this off by asking you what inspired you to create this course?
I love this question. Yes. Well, over the years that I studied Diamond Astrology and have been teaching Diamond Astrology, I noticed that the theory alone is not enough, not at all. Not with my students when I did this still in Holland, not with people who wanted to have a reading. You know, I gave them insight. I could give them insight in 1 hour and a half, 90 minutes. And they had a lot of information. But then many times the question came up, how am I going to do this? How am I going to put this into practice? Because I feel it touches me so deeply. But now what? How to do this? And I received this question many times and also with students. And then I thought, listen, first of all, we in general are changing also from our heads to our hearts. We are no longer people who live in the head and only integrate things in our heads. And I think that's also applicable to astrology, especially Diamond Astrology. Of course, you must learn astrology, you must know it, and then feel it too. So Diamond Astrology is also different in a way that we are dealing with 4 axes: lunar axis, solar axis, and the nodal axis, the axis of extremes, dragon and beast. And each axis is a true whole life process. It's not just a planet or something. It is a whole path, an evolutionary path that starts from, as I call it, essence, essential self, your cosmic identity, which is now really uniquely to be located in the chart with Diamond Astrology. So that's beautiful. And then a whole new development or evolution begins. So that's what I thought. It's not enough theory. There is more to it. And so I created this course over the years, over many years of practice and study, etc., and especially readings with clients, with people, which gave me so much information and so much enrichment. And that's why I created this course. So that's the answer.
Fantastic. Yeah. Okay, great. For those of you who are just joining us, we are on with Diamond Astrologer Monique Leurink, and she is telling us about her upcoming course, or I'd love to just call it a journey because that is what it's going to be. Yes, sure. And it's intimate. It's limited to 50 people only. We'll be talking more about the details in a bit. But before we do that, I wanted to just, for those of you who don't know Monique Leurink, just give you a little bit more about her background. So Monique is one of the world's first and most passionate teacher trainers of Diamond Astrology, a new dimension in the current field of astrology. Monique has written several books, and her experience covers more than 40 years. As a leading authority of Diamond Astrology, she leads seminars, webinars, and workshops worldwide. Monique's expertise is to open the portals of Diamond Astrology in sessions and teachings, a process that starts with the cosmic birth channel in the chart. She gives worldwide online teachings to become a certified Diamond Astrologer and offers groundbreaking workshops to the awakening process of Diamond consciousness. For the first time ever, Monique is offering this unique online course to teach you more about Diamond Astrology and how to use it to awaken to your essential self. Okay, so Monique, I know that you are incredibly booked out with readings. I mean, I think it's like, what, into the summer? that you are booked pretty much?
Into autumn, actually.
Into autumn, into the fall.
Yeah.
Amazing. So this is an opportunity for all of you out there to have a very intimate, personalized experience with Monique that is actually not available any other way. And I know, Monique, you recently have started offering your Diamond Astrology workshops and teachings to the United States. You weren't always doing it, right? Yeah. So what inspired that shift?
Sorry, the connection wasn't good. Say that again.
What inspired that shift to offer it?
To the United States. Well, first of all, I knew that Diamond Astrology is not only for the Netherlands or France. It's, I think, a very universal language, a universal star language, cosmic language, however, whatever you would like to call it. But it's also very practical. And it's very much in tune with the time spirit of today. Now, we are shifting. Everybody knows that. We are talking about waking up. But to what? Waking up to what? And then if someone would ask that to me, I would say, well, to your essence. And that's something deeper that has immediately connection with your cosmic self. We are now more and more becoming aware that we are also cosmic beings, not only psychological beings or physical beings. We are also now cosmic beings, opening up to cosmic consciousness. And that is where Diamond Astrology comes in. Now, it's not true that Diamond Astrology is only metaphysical or very far away or too spiritual. Not at all. On the contrary, I am a very practical, down-to-earth person. And my wish is to make that connection, individual, personal connection for people to say, all right, I know that I'm more than only my personality, but what is that? And I think that this course can give the answer. Not only, in a reading you will get the answer, or with doing the Diamond Astrology online theory course starting 16th June. But this is a course that could actually be followed by everybody. So don't really need the profound astrological knowledge. It's helpful. But I speak a normal language during the course. And this course takes you on a journey that is very personal. So we are going to discuss themes of your specific Diamond Astrology chart. Of course, in generally related to Diamond Astrology, but this course is so unique because it is personalized to each participant. So after each lesson dealing with a certain theme, you as a participant get every week, each week, something in your mailbox that is personalized for you. And that is what you are going to work with during that week, and that you can keep up in a diary. So I'm going to give you very specific, practical exercises that set you on a journey, that set you on a quest, your specific quest, that gives an answer to, how am I going to do this? And I know also that Diamond Astrology, in some sense, needs for each person to say, all right, I know that it comes from so deep. And then you need the empowerment. You need the confirmation. You need the acknowledgement. And once you are confirmed and empowered, you are going on that quest without any doubt. That's the ignition that you need, right? So Diamond Astrology is truly an astrology that comes from inside out. That's the difference. So it's not anymore about what will they say about me, or being afraid of what others, right? Can I do this? No, it is so much focused on the unique, authentic you, and to become that creative person, to say, all right, this is what I feel. This is what I want to do. And I'm going to work on that. I'm going to practice that with very, I think, very interesting, fascinating, but simple, practical exercises, which I call really, that's an adventure. So each week you are being set on an adventure. Say, all right, now I'm going to focus on that, but in a playful way. You know, it's playful. It's light, it's playful, but it's very fascinating. And the thing is that also we are opening a special Facebook page for the participants so that each participant can exchange with others and say, oh, wow, you are also in that process. And is it really emerging from a void for you too? Oh, yes, I feel that too. Oh, really? But for you, it's different, isn't it? Because that's for you, that's the point there. And I feel it this way. And I had these experiences, and I know of that essential pain. And what is your pain? So a whole new world is opening up, not only for yourself, but also to see others in a different way.
So important. I mean, it really, what I'm hearing is that essentially people will get the information they need to understand the essential self that's wanting to emerge through them. And then that will be reinforced with the practices that you give them that are personalized to their unique journey. They'll get the reflection opportunity from the community, the opportunity to bounce things off people. And that's so big because so many of us are going through this process and are not surrounded by a community that understands what's going on. And so there's a lot of times I think people begin to question themselves, like, you know, am I going crazy? What's happening?
Exactly.
And, you know, to have other people that are in a similar experience is really, really powerful and potent. Okay,
well,
so
you know,
go ahead.
I give some comment on this, Amanda? Yeah. Because, you know, this is it. If the whole journey starts with the essential self, and that part of your chart is the part that is usually 99% denied from the part of your bloodline, your parents, your family, that they do not see you there without any judgment, right?
Okay, wait. So 95% of your essential self, and that's the part of us that is born a little bit later in life, usually, right?
It is actually, you are born with that. You are born with these two origins, your essential self, your personal self, but it is the essential self that after 3 years is being set into the dark because of these denying circumstances, parents, etc. So what you're going to do is first develop your personality, but later on there is something else, and something else is dormant. Is it yes or is it no? You feel something very deeply, and that needs to be stimulated by a new family, by your soul family, by a community who says, well, I see that in you. Yeah, and that is new because people remember their pain, they remember their denial, and they do not dare to step forward again. And that's where you need that empowerment. So go on. Yes, it is true. You know, that's what I mean with you start to believe yourself again.
And this is something that might not be understood or supported, depending on your family, but it would be foreign to them to experience you in your essential self because that wasn't the focus in the first part of life.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, so why do you feel that this work is so important right now? You know, why this time?
Yeah. Well, you know, we are now also developing, expanding, and we know that we are in an accelerating shift. That is a choice, by the way. You know, you can say, oh no, I'm not in the shift and I do not accelerate at all. I remain in 3D, right? If you are aware of that or not. But there are people saying, oh, no, I really want to know. I want to change. I want to be happy. I want to live from my passion. I want to become that conscious creator. But then I want to know who I am. Okay. And that means that is in one line with shifting, with accelerating, but also to adjust yourself to that new earth. And to give your contribution to that new earth, because your contribution to New Earth is part of your essential talent. That is how each of us can create a real new Earth. That's that's the treasure here. Right? But it's not only essence. We are doing more. We are learning really very practically to shift from 3D to 4D to 5D, personal, and to get out of negative emotions and how to shift these emotions. We are learning to shift from victim to creator. But I mean, not in words, but really practically, right? And of course, you know, the astrological work is being done. We are learning to embrace the values of the new era, the age of Aquarius. Many people are not even aware still, where am I with these values? And we are becoming conscious of that. But the most important is, of course, this essential self, which is more than only one thing. And of course, the free gift that is offered in this course is something that I also created myself, also out of need, because that free gift is Lilith. It's a Lilith online lesson workshop. And I created that to make the difference, to show the difference between your own personal black moon and how Lilith, as a mythological person or goddess versus Eve, works in you too. And that is a very personalized workshop too, I work with 3 inner Eves in men and women. I work with 3 inner Liliths in men and women, and how you can become aware of that and how you can improve your personal relationships with that, your love life and your passion.
Brilliant. Okay, so for those of you who are interested, you can check out the link for Monique's Journey to the Essential Self course that is beginning this Sunday. Registration is still open through Sunday, so please join us if you are interested. Space is limited, so this is going to be a personalized, very intimate experience. So we are limiting space to only 50 participants, and we're over halfway there. So if you're interested, please check it out and join us. And the sooner that you join, the better, because part of the personalized experience is that you will be submitting your birth information, and then Monique will be running your chart and giving you the Diamond Astrology information that you need to be able to go on the journey. So make sure that you check that out. And I wanted to ask you.
Sorry, Amanda, may I give a comment here?
Yes.
Yeah, because, you know, if you are signing up, we need your birth data, and so that we can send you your Diamond Astrology chart that is part of the course. Okay, so that's how we work.
Yes.
So that's what I wanted to say too. Yeah. Right.
Perfect. Okay. So it starts Sunday and it goes for 10 weeks. And again, a very intimate, personalized experience with Monique as your guide. Monique, last time we were on, someone asked, or several people asked, what is 5D? Because maybe people don't understand the 3D versus 4D versus 5D. So will you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. You know, 5D is that you determine, that you can determine the life and determine and create the life that you want to have. That you say, all right, I do not wait anymore. I am not someone who says, oh, maybe it's not for me, or I am being punished because of whatever. That's really 3D, waiting, or, you know, not believing in that, not having that creativity. 5D is very much in alignment with the new axis, the axis of Aquarius Leo. And the axis of Aquarius Leo is, you know, Leo is the creator. Leo is the ruler. Leo is mastering your life. Leo says, I am God. You know, that was a sin when people started to say, you are divine. What are you saying? You know, it's still Pisces. You cannot say that. But you can say that, because there is a part of you that is divine. And actually that part is essence, is the cosmic birth channel. That's where your divine part is in you. So when you start to live from that part, you become that conscious creator and say, all right, I am that focal point in the universe or in the world or whatever. And I steer my life from that focal point, and I attract the circumstances that I want to. And I stay out of negativity. That's 5D. Stay out of negativity. 5D is starts, 3D is the lower chakras. Without any judgment, we need those chakras. But 4D starts with the fourth chakra, and then 5D goes to the heart chakra. And when you really can say, I live with my heart open, and I'm no longer afraid, I have the courage to go where my heart leads me, and still I am that conscious person. I am always conscious. I am awake, and my heart is open. I think then you are on that 5D frequency. Sure.
Beautiful. Okay. We're getting some questions coming in from all of you out there. Thank you so much. And I just wanted to welcome any questions. Monique and I are here to answer your questions. So Lisa asks, she says, I got a Diamond Astrology personal reading the month during the inner circle when Monique was teaching. It was life-changing. I have a question for the course. Monique said in general for me to work with Pluto. In this course, would I be guided to how to do that, for instance, how to work with Pluto?
Pluto is not really part of the Diamond Astrology chart. See, Pluto is part of the traditional
third dimension.
Chart. Yeah, right. Yeah. No, Pluto can also be. You can raise every planet to a 5D frequency, right? So that's how you deal with it. But what you can say, answering to Lisa, is how to use your Diamond Astrology chart to raise that Pluto frequency. That's what you can do. So when you start and live from that part that I aim at, essence, essential, that divine part, then if you're starting to do that, then the whole chart changes. All the planets must follow. In fact, all the planets go through that cosmic birth channel actually into a new dimension. And that's what you can learn. That's my answer to Lisa. That's my answer.
Fantastic. Okay, Lisa, I hope that helps. Susie asks, when will this class be offered again? And are there any other payment options? Susie, on that second question, I would say please email us at support@astrologyhub.com. So email us at support@astrologyhub.com, and we can probably work something out for you. Monique, do you have plans to offer this course again, or is this we're going to do it this time and see how it goes and then potentially offer it someday again?
I am going definitely to offer it again, for sure. It's I feel so much vibration, and I already feel the people who have signed up. I can feel the excitement in myself because, this is how we connect already. I feel the connection. I feel the excitement. I am very ready. I cannot wait to start with this group of people. And I know that this is not the first time, we will be offering it surely again, for sure. Yeah.
We just don't know when yet. Okay, awesome. Okay, so who is this course ideal for? Like if you had to think of the ideal person for this course, what would they be like? What would they be seeking? What would they be interested in?
Yeah, very good question. I think this course is firstly for you if you want to follow your evolutionary path for yourself. So, all right, I did therapy, I did psychological therapy. This is not psychological therapy. It is not therapy, it's not psychological. This is opening up to a joyful adventure and expanding your consciousness. So that's for people who say, I want to become awake. I want to wake up. I want to see this new earth. I don't want to focus on what is terrible. I want to be part of that, and I want to be active in that. That's for those people. For anyone who says, well, I am very interested in diamond astrology. So this could be a very good course to say, well, what is it about? And then you can say, I want to experience it first. I want to see what is the practice. What can I do with it? And for everybody else.
Basically, okay. But it doesn't matter the level of astrological background or expertise. It's every level will be able to follow.
That's the thing, That's why how I created this course. You do not have to have a very long study of astrology as that. And even I did this course for non-astrologers. They really did this. I had mails from them. This was really life-changing. I did not know anything of astrology. And you know what? They started to learn astrology after the course. But they didn't really have to know something about astrology. But of course, with this course, you can become an astrologer. Sure, you can. It's actually the other way around. Yeah.
So who is this not ideal for? Who would you say, maybe this wouldn't be the right thing for you?
Oh, that's also a good question. If you don't want to, if you are a person who says, yes, but, no, you must say, yes, I do. I want to, for 100%, I will join. And I will give my contribution. I will show my vulnerability, but also my courage, my passion. I have respect for the other participants, because that's what we are going to ask from you, integrity and respect. But if you say, well, I don't know, and maybe, and blah, 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 then it's not a course for you.
Okay, perfect. That is very clear. All right, so we are limiting the size to 50 participants. Tell us the logic or the rationale behind that.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, obviously, the technology, we could offer it to everybody, but so why?
Yeah. But this is diamond astrology, and I want firstly to keep the quality high. The way I practice diamond astrology as a teacher and as a trainer is a way that I say, I want to be personal. And I want to give you the quality. I want to make the connection with you. Okay. And so, I don't want the huge amounts of money, say, I have 1,000 people and they're all going to pay, because that is not what satisfies me. That is not what gives me the good feeling that makes me so happy when I do a reading with someone and says, oh, wow, this was a great reading. That's worth 1 million in stars, but not in money. And that's what I go for. So I want people to have this feeling too, to say, right, 50 people. I think 50 is that's good, 40, 50 people. And these people can exchange with each other. They feel, all right, they get to learn each other. And that's how I want to work.
Perfect. Okay. So I also wanted to make sure all of you know, as Astrology Hub members, you do receive $50 off the price that Monique is offering. So that is something you just have to enter the discount code, which is there on the page. So keep that in mind. And if you've already registered and you didn't put the discount code in, you can email us at support@astrologyhub.com and we'll make sure and get that discount added to, or we'll reimburse you for the $50. Okay, so Monique, walk us through it. Starts on Sunday. What's the experience like for the participant?
Well, we are starting on Sunday with the first lesson, and immediately we're diving into the essential self. So I am going to talk about that, and that you all have an idea what it is, really say, all right, now I understand it, etc., etc., etc. And then we will have 60 minutes, an hour sort of lesson or whatever you may call it. And then after that, you will receive your documents in your mailbox. Sylvia,
In
my
your,
assistant.
in your inbox. Inbox.
In
Just
your inbox.
it's not going to be physical. It's going to be in your email.
Yeah. Okay, in your inbox. And then you say, "Oh wow, this is look what I received this week. I must." And then you will have the assignments that I will give to you, and how to work. We will also give you the cover of the Essential Journey Diary. That is for you that you work with. And then the next week we will have a new topic, which is your survival strategy and the phase you're in of your essential development. We'll talk about that. And then the next lesson will be learning to shift consciously from your personality to essence. And we will do a ritual of an inner marriage. And also you are going to experience really your essential birth. That is something that I created too, how to do that. Then we are going into the deeper dynamics of the sun and the moon, because that's part of the traditional chart, and we need those white luminaries, as I call it, versus the black luminaries, metaphysical luminaries, to get that balance. But there is more to the sun and the moon it's very playful. It's very nice. It's eye-opening. It's very simple. I wrote a small book on that, and it's already in English. So that's what we are going to do. 2. Then the next lesson, we are going into that 3rd, 4th, and 5th dimension, and how to work with that. How to work with that in your daily life. So be aware, am I in the 3rd, in the 4th, in the 5th? And how can I shift, if you want to, more to the 5th dimension? You will learn to combine your soul's purpose with your universal purpose. That's also new, but so important. Then you will learn, the 7th lesson is about victim or creator. Where am I? What situations? And integrating the values of the age of Aquarius. That is also one lesson. The 8th lesson is, I love that one. And I think, that's creating from essence. Really learning, how am I going to make that practical in my daily life? And that's so challenging. That's so, and I do these lessons because I speak so much from my own life and my own experience. So I know what I'm talking about. And that's also the 9th lesson, because this is important. And we will exchange very much about that. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be great, really awesome. And then the last lesson is Lilith, the difference between Lilith and the Black Moon. Well, I told already something about that.
I love your emphasis on fun, on adventure, on light. So many times these kinds of offerings feel heavy. So it's really unique in that way.
Amanda, can I say something about this?
Yes, of course.
Because I love this remark you say right now. Many people say, when we discuss something during a reading, right? And I say something, and then someone says, I get it. I'm going to work hard on this.
Yes.
And then I say, please don't work hard on it, because it will not bring you anywhere. It's not the issue working hard. Working hard is of the 3D. It's shifting, check, 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 check. And that's in the mind, in the brain. So we need to shift there. And so it's light. It's not heavy. It's fun.
I remember saying that to you about something that, I need to really work on that. And you said, no. It's like, it's so conditioned, to think,
this is how we are trained at school. You must work hard, and you must succeed in society. And that's exactly how it's not going to work. If you align with that part of yourself that I've been just saying, right? And you are relaxed there, then that is how you can accelerate and say, okay, and I'm now connected with the universe and I feel carried, and this is how I'm going to live my life.
Yeah. Okay, we have a question from Dorte. She asked, will this course only be a live session or can we take it anytime it fits our schedule? There will be recordings, right?
There will be recording. Every person who joins will receive a personal account of our own Zinto Being video page. You will receive that, and you can rewatch that recording whenever you like.
Perfect. Thank you. That's really important to cover. Also, how much time? So we have a lot of people out there that are taking our Decode Your Cosmic Blueprint, or they're taking other courses. So how much time will someone need to invest in order to get out of it what they need to get out of it?
Depending on who you are, if you are a watery person, or an air person, or a very earth person, that's how you will treat that one, handle the course. But the main focus is remaining awareness, and that's not working. It is getting used to, what am I doing? What am I thinking? How do I approach people? What are my convictions? That's not working. It's awareness. So it's up to you. It's not homework. It's life.
That's great. I mean, that's the best way for us to learn, is in everyday experiences that we're having. So that's great. Okay. What can someone, and I just want to say to all of you out there, if you have any questions, if you're thinking about joining, if you have any questions for Monique, please chat them in and we'll take a look at those. What's the transformation? So someone is starting today, and in 10 weeks, what's going to be different about their life?
I think self-love and reunified with the one that you were born. So, remember that from birth, we experienced a splitting in consciousness. That's what I did in the masterclass too. And we usually walk on one leg, but we are not aware of that anymore. So it's walking on two legs. Now, that's, I like to give an example from my own life. And now many people know that I have 5 planets in Leo. But I have the metaphysical luminaries in the 6th house in Sagittarius. That's my focus. That's work. It's vision. It's teaching. It's bringing something new to the world. And that's not Leo. It's the Leo way I do it. I know, I understand. But it has set me on a completely new path. And that is so for everybody. So it is possible that it will shift the focus in your life, and consequently starting to see people differently. It gives you much more fulfillment. It gives you much more joy, relaxation, and a connection with a deeper part of yourself.
Invaluable.
Yeah.
All right. So just to summarize, what you get as part of this journey is 10 hours of live and recorded classes. So if you can't make them live, they will be recorded and available for you. Access to a private Journey to the Essential Self Facebook group, where you can connect with your fellow journeyers and share your experiences. You'll also get the Waking Up to the Divine Feminine in You, a workshop intensive on Lilith and Eve. You will get assignments that are customized and uniquely attuned to you. And that will be weekly after each lesson. That to me just feels like it probably feels like Christmas to get the email in the inbox. It's like, this is what's in for you.
It is so, that's true. Yeah.
And then you'll also get an Essential Journey diary. So those are the things you'll get as part of the course. If you are interested in joining, it is starting on Sunday. You have just a few more days to enroll. And the sooner that you do, the better, because you need to provide your birth information so that Monique and her amazing team can run your Diamond Astrology chart. Okay, let's see. I just want to check in and see if there's any other questions. Okay, I think we're good. All right.
Yeah, it feels good.
It feels great.
Yeah.
We covered a lot. Monique, thank you so much. As always, it is such a pleasure to be able to share you with the world, to share your passion, to share your wisdom. So thank you so much for being here and for showing up in your gifts, because it is always so inspiring for us to witness.
Thank you so much, Amanda, and also everybody who is listening and who will be listening, and also your great team, because you have also beautiful persons, and I have a great assistant here.
Fantastic. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for making astrology a part of your life. If you do have questions about the course that you didn't get answered today, please email us, support@astrologyhub.com. Again, enrollment is closing very soon. So if you'd like to join, check it out. If it resonates, then I think it's going to be an incredible experience for all of you who get to be a part of that small group of 50. Oh, wait, hold on. We might have another question. Oh, fantastic. Sharon says, I wondered what I was doing here today. This must be it. Thank you. I should be working and not online. That's fantastic.
All right.
All right. Okay, everybody, take care. And we will see you tomorrow for Astrology Hub TV. And yeah, Monique, see you soon. Aloha, everybody.
All right. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.